And welcome back, YouTube. This is BoosterBoxBuster here with another video. Today, I'm going to be reviewing from the Bleach anime series, Yoruichi, presented in 1/8 scale, made by the Megahouse Anime Figure Company as part of their G.E.M. Anime series line. I got this particular anime figure from AmiAmi as part of a re-release program. I believe this might be the second re-release, so this might be the third printing of this particular anime figure. And I gotta say, this is an absolutely beautiful figure to add to anybody's collection. Let's just take a quick look at the box art here. Got all the warnings on the bottom, all the lovely art on the back, the window packaging that all anime figures have nowadays, or nearly all, unless they're like super inappropriate. And what I mean by inappropriate, I mean like unless it contains adult material. And that's the top. And you do have the official sticker of approval right down here, so if you have that, there's a good chance that you have a legitimate version of this anime figure. Alright, so let's remove the box because we don't come here to review anime figure boxes. We actually want to take a look at the unit itself. And presented in all of its beauty, we have Yoruichi. And I gotta say, this is a very lovely figure. I was very happy when it came up for re-release because this is what I wanted for a while, but the secondary prices were always expensive. And now I have her in my collection. So as always, we're going to start with the base. We have the branding here, G.E.M Series Bleach, Yoruichi, and her last name. Of course, a very lovely little, cute little purple cat on the side. I really like that, to represent her transformation abilities. And then we have a very interesting rock base that she is sitting on, with one of her boots dropped off to the side here. Very gray drab, not very much detail or color, but it's not meant to be because that is the way that this particular outfit was designed. The rock base is pretty well designed here, although I do worry over time that this piece right here, I don't know how well that's going to hold. It feels pretty strong, but I'm just worried that over time, that could weaken and potentially fall, as it is kind of a leaning figure, or it could lead to a lean over time. That's my big issue. It could lean or potentially break off over time. Really cool, interesting design, though, for the base. And of course, we've got the other part of the rock jutting out with the fake cracks running around there. That's pretty cool. All the texture detail to the rocks, pretty well done. And then we start with the character proper. So she's wearing her other boot right here. Really well done, all the way up to the knee to, of course, protect her in combat. And then with the other boot off here, we kind of go to the other foot, which has all of her toes in very fine detail to be almost a seductive, sultry pose to show her feet for those that are attracted to the barefoot. Of course, her leggings that go from her feet all the way up to her mid-thigh on both legs. And then we have her skin-tight outfit up on top here. Would it be considered a leotard? It might be. It goes from a very lovely black with white stripes on the side, and I can't tell if it wraps around the neck or if it just is suspended by her very top-heavy proportions. Because I can't tell if it wraps around the neck because her the last part of her outfit that she was wearing beforehand is still covered at the neck there. Very lovely. Of course, we have to take a look at her arms, in which this part of the arm, her right arm, in proportion to the character, still has the armor that her left leg is carrying on there, with of course that black, almost like, I don't want to say latex, but it might be latex going from, maybe just a really long glove that goes all the way from her hand all the to her upper not forearm, but back arm there. And of course, she has just the glove on the other hand. And of course, it's not an anime figure review without taking a good look at the face. And I gotta say, this is a beautiful, sexy, lovely face. The way that she's sticking out her tongue is very playful, very, hey, look at me, I'm sexy and I know it type pose. Her eyes have that cat-like eyes where she is staring down prey. Her nose is really well done, and her hair is actually pretty decent for an anime figure. I'm going to take a better look here because I'm going to have to pull it a little bit away, tilt it from the camera. All tied up with a scrunchie that matches her previously worn outfit that is, of course, ripped to shreds now. And a little red tie to make sure it holds in place as she is moving quickly in combat. Overall, an absolutely amazing, beautiful figure that I am very happy to add to my collection. There is one thing to note, it comes in 2 pieces. This whole piece is one piece. It does not detach from the base. It does not detach, the character does not detach from the base, so you cannot pose it any ways that you like. It has to be displayed this particular way. But it does come with a little floater cat that you can kind of place like that on her knee. And I say floater because there's absolutely no way to attach it permanently or like a little peg or something. It just floats there. So basically you get it exactly where you want on your display shelf, and then you can add this if you want to add a little bit of censorship plus adorableness. I mean, come on, it's an adorable cat. Or you could display her as is. I don't know which way I'm going to display mine yet, but I do like the option that they give you to add a little more adorableness plus a little bit of censorship. Or uncensored. I do like that option. I just wish that there was some sort of peg for the cat's foot to go into the base, so that's why it would stay in place if you're moving the figure, because otherwise, you know, it doesn't take much for it to get knocked off. Overall, I gotta say, this is an amazing, amazing anime figure, and I am super happy to add it to my collection. Easily a 9.5 out of 10. I don't give that rating often because this is honestly one of my favorite figures I've ever added to my collection. I know the detail is not as great as some other anime figures, but just I really like this particular character. The pose, the design, the simple yet elegantness is just really over the top. I just wish the base was different. If the base was different, if she was like sitting on like an actual just rock that wasn't this weird rock formation, this would probably score a 10. But yeah, that weird rock formation knocks it down a half point for me. Actually, you know what? Upon further review, I will knock it down to a 9 because I do wish that the cat had the option to peg into the rock instead of just being a floater. So, 2 small points knocks it down to a 9. That 9.5 area, but it's still an absolutely lovely figure, one of my favorites in my collection so far. And that's saying a lot because I have probably over 25-30 figures in my collection at this point. So that's saying a lot to be in the top 2-3 of my collection. With that said, this has been the official BoosterBoxBuster review of the Yoruichi Bleach G.E.M. Megahouse anime figure. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of it, if you would add it to your collection, and if you have any other Bleach figures, let me know what you think of them as well. With all that said, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you want to see future content like this, hit that subscribe button. Both actions help out this channel a lot. And, as always, I hope to see you in the next video. This is BoosterBoxBuster, and I'm signing out. Peace.